Hi, my name is Lyle Ball. I'm CEO at AV, and we're just 5 miles east of our offices in American Fork Canyon. It's the famed Alpine Loop that starts to stretch up into the Rocky Mountains. Today, I want to talk to you about investing in Upturn during the downturn. Imagine a year from now, what story do you want to tell to your family and your clients and your work colleagues? And write that story right now in your mind and then make it happen. This past year has been a bit crazy. We started it off with COVID, and that caused us to work from home. And then we had a stutter in our government's decision on tax deadlines, which caused our clients to call way too many times. And then PPP loan information was needed, and they called back. And then we started to move into racial reform and political unrest. And it's been a very, very distracting year so far. And so in this downturn, whatever that means to you, take opportunity. In previous articles, I've talked about how disruption creates opportunity. And now is the time to determine your opportunity. Look around your firm, look around your desk, look around your life, and determine what is changing. And is that change helping me move forward? Is that helping my family? Is that helping our firm and my clients? And if it's not, then make some changes today that will help determine that story that you want to tell yourself and others 1 year from now. Last month, I turned 51 years old, and my kids were a bit brutal with over-the-hill jokes. And so I walked them outside because we live by these mountains, and I said, look about 3/4 the way up. I'm not over the hill, I'm just way up the hill, and I've got killer perspective, and you're still on the valley floor. And while I was talking to them, I realized that in my adult life, I've personally gone through 6 major economic downturns, starting in 1987 with Black Monday, and then leading through the Kuwait invasion, several wars, the dot-com bubble burst, and some serious bear markets. From all of those, I have learned certain lessons. I found ways to create upturn from the downturn. So here we are together as accountants in a down market. And if we look around and assess what have really been the downturns in the last 4 or 5 months, we've lost productivity at a certain level, but we found ways to gain it at home from our home offices. We have lost some communication and interaction with our colleagues. I really miss the whiteboard, for instance, and having those creative discussions with my peers. We've also lost face-to-face communication with each other as colleagues and with our clients. But we've gained something, and that's an awareness of change management. Some leaders and some of our peers felt we just couldn't work from home before COVID. Tremendous change is all around us right now. And the question to ask is, how can I leverage this change and make myself stronger and make my clients' experience stronger and ultimately make the firm stronger? And there are some around us who resist change. Before COVID, there were many who said, we simply can't work remote. We have to work in the office. Well, we've proven that wrong. We found safe and secure and productive ways to work remotely. But there were risks involved. There were risks in the way we had to interact with our clients. There were distractions. There were also security risks in the way we had to help our clients exchange information and documentation. The thing we might ask ourselves and our team right now is, what resistance to change management still exists? And how can we overcome that resistance so that we emerge from this downturn a much stronger individual, a much stronger team, and a much stronger firm? 50% of all Fortune 100 companies were founded during a downturn. You can watch our separate webinar to see the list of those companies, or just go to Google and search it. It's pretty fascinating. For me, too many people try to do more with less during these troubled times. And for me, I like to think of it as do more differently. Find the ways to do more and succeed with way different tools and a way different environment and very different resources than we're used to having around us. Personally, when I think of doing more differently, I naturally go to automation as CEO of a software company. I look at my personal life, I look at my work life, and I look at my family life, and I think, what can I simplify and what can I remove that's distracting me or causing me stress? How can I change things through automation? And how can I look at the data, the information available from the software I use, so that I can advise myself and make better decisions and in turn advise my clients to make better decisions. And that's when I truly become a trusted advisor. Look at yourself, look at your firm, talk to those around you, and come up with a specific plan. Think of the story you want to tell yourself a year from now. Think of the story you want to share with your clients and your family and your firm, and then write that story right now.